YouTube, what it do, man? It's your boy Josh, back up in this thing with another one. We woke up this morning, it's another beautiful day. All praise to the Most High, man. Let's get it. Y'all, right now I'm very angry. I won't even say very angry. I'm kind of annoyed, pretty upset, disappointed. Because while you guys are on this journey of self-improvement, you got to understand that there are going to be people that spot you and can obviously tell that you are improving and you doing good things. Or not even that. Just people that don't feel secure within themselves. I don't know how they grew up, but they probably always grew up and they never got the recognition they deserve. Never got the appreciation that they deserve. They probably don't think of themselves as being a great asset, being a great person. And as you maneuver through this life and as you maneuver through this self-improvement journey, you're going to encounter a bunch of people. And you're going to also encounter some people that's going to be willing to put you down. The thing that I want you guys to understand, though, is that success does not run out. It's not designated for only a certain amount of people. It's designated for the ones that are willing to put the work in. So success can be shared. You don't need to sit there and think like, oh, I'm competing with them and you know what I'm saying? If they're successful, that means I'm not going to be. No. You can coincide, you can cohabitat with other successful people. You notice that when people are friends and when they notice that you're getting more success than them, they start becoming a little bit insecure about themselves, thinking that the success is scarce, that it's going to run out one day. They haven't realized that the success is given, or the success comes with the ones that are just willing to put the work in. And the success does not discriminate against nobody. The only way that you can get success is by just putting the work in. And success stays true to that. The work, if the work matches, if the work is put in, the success will come. Regardless of how many people are doing it or how many people are doing that and doing this and they're successful and they're successful. The work comes to anybody that puts the work in. It's not discriminatory. It's not going to discriminate. So you're going to encounter some people that think like it's going to run out. In order for me to look good, I got to bring you down. See, none of my guys that if you watching me, bro, I don't want none of y'all doing that. You see somebody doing good, you see somebody doing good for themselves, that's cool. Be happy for them. It doesn't take away the possibility of you getting what you want also. Break out of that mindset that if they're better than me, they're going to, you know what I'm saying, I can't be great. No. That should inspire you to get up to where they are because you can. Because success is not going to look at you and be like, nah, bro, this person got it already, so you're not going to get it. No. That's not how it is. So if you're thinking like that and you're looking at people online, they got it together, they doing things for themselves, be happy for them. Don't be jealous because everything that they have, you can have too. And the situation that has got me so passionate about this is because I was at work just now and my manager said, Josh and you and Josh, I need y'all to fix this project or get this project done. And to make it even better, my boss, my manager, he said, you're going to do this part and you're going to do this part. So we didn't even have to figure that out. He said, Josh, you're going to have this part. So-and-so, you're going to have this part. Bet, too easy. I got it. All right, bet. Partner, teammate. Hey, let's get this done by the end of, let's get it done by this time. Submit it up, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Let the manager know, hey, we good. Here's the product. That's when she comes out the woodworks out of nowhere. It's like, no, it's not right. This is what's wrong with it. That's what's wrong with it. This is not right. Josh, resend it or redo this and then I'll help you out. Didn't give me that due diligence, didn't give me that honor, didn't give me that respect to give that to me before, you know what I'm saying, trying to make me look foolish in front of my manager, you know what I'm saying? I noted it. I said, okay. Let's see if it was truly malicious. Let's see if this person is truly intentional trying to discredit me. I'm not going to address it. I'm going to act unbothered because I am unbothered. I know who I am and I know what I'm capable of, and I'm not insecure. I don't care if my boss thinks the one way or this way because I know who I am. And that's all that matters is what I think of myself. And I think I'm a dog. I think I'm a king. I think I'm worthy. Whether who thinks I'm not or who thinks I don't care. That's what's consistent within me. That's what I know. So I ain't got to go over there proving nothing wrong, saying, oh sir, blah, blah, I didn't know that this was it. And no, so-and-so. No, I ain't. All right. If I did, let's run it back then. I said, okay, let me put it in writing. Let me get my proof. Let me send these text messages. You know what I'm saying? Say, hey, you got this part, you got that part. You know what I'm saying? We good? She said, yeah. That's how I knew. I was like, she does it again. That's how I know that she's insecure of herself. That whatever past, I don't know however she came, but it got her in a point where she don't feel good about herself. She don't feel good too hot about herself. So it happened again. And so at that point, I said, this person right here is wishing on my downfall because because of their insecurities, because of what they think of themselves, they have to put others down in order for them to feel worthy, in order for them to feel good, in order for them to be like, oh, you're the good one, or you're the best one, because you're willing to call people out on their BS. Thinking that success is only designated for one person, when success only is given to the people that just put the work in. Success can be for everybody. So because she thinks like that, that has her into this mindset of, okay, I'm going to act one way on these text messages, but then whenever we do it again, I'm going to call you out again. So when she did it again, I said, yo, I ain't with the goofy. I don't know what's going on with you, but I knew she was a coward. I knew she was insecure because when I confronted her to address her about it, because she knew she was wrong. That's why I don't get the answer. I don't get the, what's up, Josh? How can I help? Let's get to the common goal. No, it's all about making sure she looked good. So when I called and answered, lets me everything I need to know. Got so bad, she willing to answer the phone call and talk to my boss instead of calling me or answer my phone calls. So now my boss texts me saying, hey, Josh, what's going on? What's up? What's the word? I need you to do this. Can you do this? And instead of me being all emotional, giving this person all my energy, which she doesn't deserve, instead of me trying to prove my point to somebody who I think I care about their opinion, I don't care about their opinion. So I don't need to prove my point and try to prove who I am to them. I don't need to prove myself to nobody. I know who I am. And that opportunity that would have been, back at the old Josh would have been like, well, sir, she did this and she did that. And we have text messages and, hey, we ain't all with all the talk. All we want is, as men, we just want the job to get done. So, hey, that's what I did. I said, bro, got you. I ain't going to go into no story saying he said, she said. Nah, I'm going to be the bigger man. Understand that I ain't emotional and I ain't bothered by this at all. Got you. If he asked me for my point of view, my side of the story, I got the text messages. I got the proof. All you got to do is ask. Come to me and say, what's going on? If you ain't ask, I deem it as not important. Or I deem it as it can't help the situation we in right now. So no, I'm not going to get into this emotional warfare, showing my frustration, showing that I'm bothered. No. Showing that I'm anxious. No. Showing that, oh, I don't know how I'm going to get through this. No. Showing that I have a weakness. No. Because of how I think of myself already. I don't got nothing to prove. Okay, cool. You want to let me go? You think I'm a bad worker because of just what somebody else said? That lets me know that I don't need to be working with you in the first place. And I got too much respect for myself to allow myself to continue to work in a place like this. If that's how it went, if that's how it's going to shake out. Understand that these people will do anything in order for them to make themselves look good. And all you got to do is just pray for them. Because deep down, whenever they get by themselves, when they trap between the ears, when nobody's around, and they just got to deal with their own thoughts, and they got to reflect on their own self, see if they like the person of who they are. When they look in the mirror, just know they deep down, they going through some turmoil. They going through some real struggles. Because why? Because they ain't as valuable. They ain't put the work in. Instead of them understanding that I'm not valuable, I need to get better. I need to get better. They looked at it as I'm not valuable. Okay, how can I make others look less valuable so I can look valuable? Instead of just rising up to the occasion and just putting the work in. Fellas, that's why I want you guys to put the work in and self-improve. Don't point at the fingers at, oh, the reason why I'm not good at this, or the reason why I'm not where I'm at is because I was this way or I came from this. No, it ain't got nothing to do with it. It's all about how much work you're willing to put in. Oh, I'm struggling with this, and this is the reason why I'm at a disadvantage, and this is the reason why I'm here, and this is the reason why I can't get no money. We're not doing that over here. Oh, well, women only pick the high value guy anyways, and I'm not high value. And so what I got to do is make other high value and talk mess about them and cock block them and do this and do that in order for myself to be. No. Understand the rules of the game and just go be valuable. Earn the confidence. The confidence ain't just going to fall in your lap. You want to think good about yourself? You got to go put the work in. Success ain't just designated for one person or this type of person. It can be shared. It's for all of us. That can be you that's in the spotlight, bro. You ain't got to hate on that man that's getting all the glory, getting all the recognition. He's getting all that recognition because he went through the storm. He went through the turmoil. He sacrificed. He bled. He was sweating. He was tired. He was hungry. But he still kept going. That's why he's recognized. And the reason why you failed to put some effort in, to start sweating, to bleed a little, to be a little bit uncomfortable, that's why you will never get the recognition and why you will always think so low of yourself. And that's why you will always be jealous of the next man and wishing on the next man downfall. Because you ain't willing to go through it. You ain't willing to go through it in order for you to reach a point where you can look at yourself in the mirror and be proud of it. Proud of what you see. And so here I am. I'm not letting it bother me because I know who I am. I know what I stand by. I know what my value is. And if somebody don't appreciate it, or if somebody's willing to dime me out, or somebody's willing to bring me down, I understand that they don't get that. I just look at them and say, bro, what woulda, coulda, shoulda, or how bad your life finna get now. Oh, you think I'm going to be on your team now? You think I'm going to be there in your corner now? Is that what you think? Oh, okay. You're going to be missing me when I'm gone. You're going to be missing me when you see me working with somebody else and we grinding and we getting all the success that you wish that you could get. The success that you thought that was only designated for one person. The success that you thought that was only designated for people that are willing to make others less successful or look unsuccessful. It's shared, bro. It's shared. You can be up there with them, dog. You can be up there with the big dogs. No reason to hate on them. Enjoying the fruits of their labor. You want the fruits, but you don't want none of the labor. How is that supposed to work? And then you want to get mad at somebody for doing the labor? And then getting the fruits from it? I don't get it. You want everybody to be miserable right there next to you, huh? You want everybody to be thinking about themselves the same way you think about yourself, huh? You don't want to reflect and look at yourself and realize that something within you got to change. No, you don't want to do that. You don't want to accept the actual truth that you lazy. You don't want to accept the truth that you don't got what it takes. You don't want to accept the truth that you just ain't good enough. And you want to know something? Those are all facts. But you want to know something? They all within your control. I tell y'all to don't focus on things that's not in your control. But you want to know something? Every single thing I just named right there is completely within your control. All you got to do is just put the work in. Shut up. Stop trying to look a certain way. Just put it in. Clock in. Clock out. And do it all over again. And you keep doing it. And then you let the results speak for itself. You ain't got to talk bad on somebody's name to bring you up. No, you get the results and you let the results speak for themselves. See, she over there doing all that talking. Me, I'm letting my results, letting my past, letting my experiences, letting everything that I bring to this organization speak for me. And if you got to question that, or if you think that I'm not the right guy and think that what I've done isn't so valuable, then cool. I'm willing to take my talents elsewhere. Right? Ain't that what LeBron said? He said, I'm going to take my talents elsewhere. Fellas, we got to look at ourselves as kings. Nobody that is beneath you, trying to pull you down, is worth your time, worth your energy, worth your emotion. Don't give it to them, bro. The best weapon that you can use for a person like that is the weapon of silence. The thought that they ain't got it, they ain't big enough for you to see them. They like a grasshopper. Doing all that talking, doing all that noise, but you can't see them. I thought I heard something. So that's something that I'm going through. That's something that I can assure you that you probably gonna go through. Shoot, you want to know something that's crazy? It's gonna be within your circle. It's gonna be coming from the person who you thought that was actually in your corner, thought you had your back. Until you gotta swallow that hard pill and understand that, hey, he battling something with himself and he willing to pull you down in order for him to not look as bad or look as invaluable. He thinks that you don't, if you're successful, he won't. So what he's willing to do is to make sure you're not successful so he can be. He don't want to be on your team. He not rooting for you, bro. He rooting for himself. He don't think he can be shared, bro. You can't take him with you. You can't, dog. So, with that being said, that's all I got for y'all boys. If y'all want a consultation, want a perspective, want some advice from me, bro, go ahead, go to the link down below in the description. Book a consultation with me, dog. If you guys want a question, want a response via YouTube, like this right here, just send me a DM on Instagram at gi.josh, man. I give you all the advice you need, bro. With that being said, man, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share the video. I'ma holler at y'all boys.